Hello and welcome back to Hometown Cooking with Marianne and welcome back to my kitchen. Well, we did the sauce last night and I figured I would show you what I'm making for supper tonight. I'm using a sauce. We're having chicken. What I did was I washed up my chicken and I'll show you how to clean up a thigh of chicken and then I'll finish them up for you. We're going to put them in the oven. I want you to preheat your ovens to 360 degrees. I have foil on a cookie sheet. I have two cookie, what the heck are they called? Racks. Two cookie racks. I sprayed them with Pam. That's getting that ready. Now we're going to pull a piece of chicken over. And of course, they always leave on too much skin, too much fat. So here's how I do it. I take a boning knife and I go under and take off. It really works well as long as it's sharp. Take that off. Right here where the skin is, go under, cut it off. You take off as much skin as you can. We're keeping it on. It stays moister when you do keep it on. Okay. Any leftover fat, move the skin over and you see you have fat right there. So give that a trim. And you leave a little bit on, but not much. There you go. That's good. Okay. And that's how you do one. And I'm going to do them to all of them. I'm going to make about 7 because the dog has to have one, but he won't get barbecue sauce. And I always like leftovers. So I'm going to finish them up. What I'm not going to use is going to go into the freezer. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back and I saved you the last thigh to show you one more time how to cut it. Take all the fat off that you can. And then I'm gonna weigh all the fat and the stuff I'm throwing out because I got like a 98 cents a pound bargain. Cost me $5. I want to see how many pounds I'm throwing out. I could keep this. Actually, you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna freeze that, and when I make my next soup, that is gonna be delicious. So, still want to see how much the average person would get rid of, but I like to keep. I'll see that one. I like to keep it all on there. So there you go. It looks fine. Now let me see. All right, I'm gonna see how much that weighs. And yeah, I am gonna put it in a freezer bag, and don't throw anything out like this. If you make soup, if you make chicken soup, turkey soup, bone broth, keep it. And it is 3/4 of a pound. So let me put that in there. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it in paper. That'll keep the freezer burn off a bit. And we'll put that in the bag. Okay. Now, like I said before, I have my pan. I'm not going to use all this. A few of them are going to go into the freezer for another night. Pepper, salt, clean hand. This is clean, this is washed, but it's going to be touching it. Put a little pepper on the other side and onto the pan. And this was sprayed with Pam. A little bit of salt. This is pink salt. I'm going to crack. I did. Okay. Alright, keep getting my salt. Here we go. I don't like to put too much on because barbecue sauce has salt. I just put on the bottom. Let's see which one's the one. And then the others are clean, trimmed. I'll put them in a freezer like that. I'll probably wrap them in wax paper and then put them into a freezer bag to keep the frost off. I have a vacuum machine for food, a food vacuum, but I'm out of bags, so we do it this way. So we've got 4, 5, 6. I'll do one more. 7. The other ones are going to go in the freezer. And you'll find that if you can either cook them and you'll have them, or you put them in the freezer so that when you don't have anything for supper, you can pull them out. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the oven at 360. I'm going to put it in for a half hour, and then I'll bring you back and show you what I'll do next. Put it on the top. Hello, welcome back to Marianne's kitchen. Bouncing around, thought of what I'm going to have on the side, and I had these sweet potatoes in the closet. So I washed them real well. I'm going to peel them. I don't peel my nails like I always do. Get off the spots. I have a container here. I'm just going to season them up with pepper and garlic seasoning, little olive oil, and then we're going to put it on the bottom rack of the oven with the chicken, and it should get cooked and finished at the same time. Put your fingers on the side, put the knife, push down with the palm of your hand, and rock it if it's tough. I find it's easier on the top to cut than it is the point. Never put your knife into the water. Keep it always out on the side. Because somebody does dishes for you, they won't know it, and they might cut their hands off.
What's that?
Olive oil, I say about a tablespoon of olive oil. And I have a pepper and garlic mix. It's about a teaspoon. That's it. Mix it together. I still have my oven on 360. The chicken is on the top rack, middle rack. I have a rack that is closer to the ground. I'm closer to the bottom, and that's going to go right in there. That's it. And I will be back when we're ready to put the sauce on the chicken. Welcome back to my kitchen. It's been a half hour. And here's the chicken. And we're going to give the potatoes, they haven't been in as long, but we're going to give them a toss. They've only been in 15 minutes. I'm going to give these a toss. Toss them up and put them back. Try to keep one layer so they cook better, quicker. Put these back in on the bottom. Alright, now I have my barbecue sauce in my bowl and more in here. What I'm going to do is take 2 forks and I'm going to dip it. They're nowhere near done. They need at least another half hour to maybe 45 minutes. This is the sauce I made yesterday. Dip them real quick. This is where I found. The crust is getting nice and crispy. And are you hungry? I'm gonna leave one of them, this one for the dog, so I won't dip it. He's got dibs on the chicken already. I have yours. You gotta wait. Okay. I'm really liking the homemade sauce a lot better than the jar sauce because it's thicker and it's really covering everything well. The other sauce is really thin, but like I said last night when I made it, if you want it thin, then you just cook it for a half hour. I cooked another 15 minutes or so. Okay, I'm going to leave the other one plain. Now I'm going to put this in the oven, back in the oven. I have more, which I'm not going to save at the end. I have a little bit in here if anybody wants some. I'm going to baste it again in about 15 minutes. Just put a little bit on top. Back into the oven. I'm going to set my timer for 15 minutes. I'm going to put more sauce on top of it and then cook another 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, we will be back when the chicken's about done. Okay, welcome back to my kitchen. We have California vegetables that I just put in the microwave in a pouch. We have pears. These are the sweet potatoes. And I'm about to take the chicken, and it's done. It's been an hour and 10 minutes. I know it's done because I fed the dog already. Okay, I'm going to put it in a serving bowl, and then I'm going to make up a plate. And this sauce is beautiful. Nothing. Usually when I'm making barbecue chicken, it drips right off, and it was fine. Let me get a little clean rag. Like this. So it's a little better, neater. All right. And some vegetables. Okay, looks so good. And then what you do is have your fruit, put it in a little container. And you've got a balanced meal. There you go. So I hope you try this. This is our Sunday supper. And I'm really happy that you came into my kitchen to join me and watch what we're having for supper. So now you know what to do with one kind of chicken, and it's very easy with the potatoes. So I want you to try this if you like it, and also come back again. Hit that like button. If you feel like it, you can subscribe and share any way you want to, but you don't really have to. I'm sending love and prayers your way for good health and luck and happiness. So, hope you try it. Thank you again for coming to my kitchen. I'll let you know what we're having next time. Bye-bye.